When the Durant and Pecatonica high schools formed their co-op, they dreamed of having a team as good as this year's squad. The Rivermen are filled with playmakers top to bottom, but it all starts with quarterback Hunter Hoffman. The senior is as humble as they come and has worked hard to earn every accolade he's achieved. When you think of the top quarterbacks in the state line, Du-Pec's Hunter Hoffman has cemented himself at the top of that list.
Quarterback was the main position. When I first watched the first game of football, they were like the main guys out there, and I wanted to be like them, I guess, is kind of what drew me to that position.
As a sophomore, Hoffman stepped into the QB1 role, a decision made by Du-Pec's head coach and Hoffman's father, Tyler, that came with a certain set of elevated expectations.
Sophomore year, it was definitely, he was always on me because it was a difficult decision for him to start me over a senior quarterback, and I needed to prove everyone that I was willing to take that spot.
His sophomore year, I was pretty rough on him. It was tough at home because I expect and in some ways maybe demand the best out of not only out of my son, but out of all of our players.
But that tough love is paid off, and Hunter now holds himself to those same standards.
He always used to ask me the question, do you want to be the best in your town, you want to be best in the state, you want to be best in the nation? It's really kind of, I've taken that with me my whole entire life, and I really try to push to be the best I possibly can because of that question he asked me.
With that attitude, Hoffman's improved tremendously year over year. He's seen an increase in his completion percentage from season to season, and he's been phenomenal at not turning the ball over. That's all a direct result of the hard work he's put in the off-season.
I always joke, everybody thinks I'm the most competitive one in our household, and that's not it. My wife is. And, you know, the thought process is that, you know, when you set certain expectations and you achieve those expectations, that's the way you should handle that situation.
I think my greatest accomplishment, I mean, obviously getting All-State and MVP last year was a great accomplishment, but I think it's really the team accomplishments that mean the most to me.
And with that being said, the two have made many memories over the course of their time together as father and son, and also as coach and quarterback.
We always joke, you know, it's one of those things. I think there's a meme out there that says, you know, one time I was late to practice and the coach made me ran like 15 sprints and my dad was a coach and he drove me to practice type thing, you know. So we have that joke all the time at our house.
Having those memories with my dad will be amazing. We'll be able to talk about that for the rest of our lives. And then with our team, whenever we get together, we'll always be able to talk about those memories, coming back and seeing each other.
Well, Scott, I know we've both covered Du-Pec a lot these last 2 seasons, and I was saying it to his dad as well, but as good of a player as Hunter is on the field, he's just as good off of it.
Yeah, he is. He's got his head on straight, as they say. He's an excellent young man, and that no doubt is going to continue at the next level wherever he winds up playing, because Hunter is still weighing his options right now for college ball.